player centric.
Yeah, exactly.
Good game, MP.
Yeah, MP. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
These are the games you have to win to take it serious.
Remember, Bucs fans, we still have tickets available to upcoming games. Stop by one of our ticket booths or go to our website. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and insane-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Bucs along with your issue at seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
A reminder to come out for our water bottle promotion. Everyone will receive a unload of water bottle.
We hope to see you at the upcoming Bucs game. You can get tickets tonight by going to the mezzanine. We have Bucs ticket representatives all around the arena. Just look for the green polo. Bucs fans, we've got another 10 giveaway day coming up. Come out and support your team and you get a 414 crew hat. We know you want to represent the 414 crew. And don't forget about the 412.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucs. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now Golden State's starting five. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Young is up there with Stephen Curry. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP's got the confidence already.
Trent. Warriors with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Young's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
Curry finds Young. Good, and Curry gets the assist. MP's got 9.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Curry against Lillard. Off target at the rim.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lillard against Curry. Takes the 3. Lillard again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lillard against Curry to stop the run. The putback out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trent. Golden State also making some changes. Dominguez come in for Draymond Green. Hield comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 5.
While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He ended the game with 68 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Fires for 3, gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Giannis. He's averaging almost 31 points a game right now, an extraordinary figure for any player to post.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Young's got 23 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin. Here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Trent comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Lillard subbed in for DeLon Wright. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moses Moody. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Brandon Bajemski. And MP subbed in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. MP out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Chris Middleton. David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks. He's currently suffering from shin splints and he's in a lot of pain right now. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Young, no good. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Giannis outside. Middleton right side. Wiggins with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Green dishes to Wiggins. And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it's Lillard missing.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
A nice shot by Young.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
52 seconds left now here in the second. Trent outside. Lillard with a screen for Trent. On the wing, Giannis. And the Bucks miss again. Warriors leading by 16. Down low, here's Melton. Good work defensively by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Trent. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Here's Portis. Warriors with the rebound. The 3 from MP. Oh, and he nails does it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, up by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for Golden State.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside in as a viable approach. If you have guys...
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Lillard in at the guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Mark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. They get it again. Lopez passes to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots over Curry. Middleton can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Drills the three-pointer.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Trent outside. Misses the three. Warriors leading by 22. Puts it up from 15. MP, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. On a heel, he's checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for MP. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that. No scoring in this one. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Gary Trent. And it's DeLon Wright in for Damian Lillard. And Golden State also making a change. MP's checked in for Curry. Portis, the pass to Middleton. A wide open look here for Wright. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists here tonight. And Young kicks to Kuminga. Back to Young. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 11 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Young, and good! There's another.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, that's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Young is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Hield. And it's Looney in at the power forward.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Bucks shooting around 40% from the floor here. Portis a screen on MP. 3-pointer, Lillard, rebounded by Holmes.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Trains the 3-pointer.
Wow. What can you say?
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. MP against Lillard. Portis a screen on MP. Pass to Portis. Wright looking around. Trent outside. 4 on the clock. Out to the right wing. Lillard from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Melton passes to Young. Holmes kicks to MP. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Lillard against Holmes. And a wide open look for Portis. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Looney kicks to MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
3-pointer, Lillard. That shot off.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. And Middleton subbed in for Wright. Wiggins is checked in for Golden State. Here's Lillard. They can't stop the run with that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Hield finds MP. In the corner, it's Melton. Back to Young. Fires the three. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. MP against Lillard. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Wiggins dishes to Young. Over Giannis. Another bucket. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be highly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth.
Good, he hits again.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number, tying Wilt and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
Launches a three. He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's